Good morning, everybody. I hope all is well. While I'm doing these last few strands of threading through the heddle, I thought I'll quickly just explain this project today. So probably one of the quickest warps I've done so far. Not that I'm an expert. I think this is my fourth or my fifth weaving project. But this yarn, when I was a wee young lad and I just started yarn dyeing, I used in those years I was still practicing, so I was using the Ellie wool, which comes in very many different colors. This specific one came in this color gray, and we were experimenting with assigned pooling. That is, then when you knit or crochet, every time you come to a color change or a different color, you do a little pattern or a different stitch or whatever. I think you all know what assigned pooling is. And let me just get that knot. So I tried various different things with this. First, after I dyed it, I wasn't really happy with the color, and so I re-dyed all the little tips. Then I crocheted something with it. I didn't like the crochet. Then I knitted something with it, which actually doesn't look that bad. It's pooling quite nicely and sort of super stretchy. And this was the third or the fourth attempt. This is the back side. So I was also not very happy with this one. That's as far as it got. Not bad, as I said. It could have worked as a scarf. And then when I got the loom, I thought, well, why don't we try weaving with it? So this is the, I don't know how manyth attempt at doing something with this yarn. The idea was supposed to be at the time cherry blossoms. It was supposed to be inspired by the Japanese cherry blossoms. So the gray was sort of the gray sky background, misty morning, and then of course the pops of the red, the cherry color, as you might see on the cherry trees as they've started blossoming. So this is the manyth iteration of this yarn. Obviously that part that I've just knitted, I'm going to be frogging it and winding it back into a ball, and then it is going to be incorporated into the scarf. It's just a plain balanced tabby weave, and so I'm using two balls. They're 50 grams each. They're probably around about 120 meters. And as I said, it's just wool. I'm not sure if it's merino. It could be, but it's the label just said wool. So we're going to see what happens. And as we progress, I will let you know. So obviously the colors, or the red on the warp, are going to make long stripes. And then on the weft, they might do a little bit more of a pooling repeat, very much like you saw on this sample. So that's the plan at any rate. So let's see what happens. You all have a fantastic day, and I'm sure I'll be checking in soon. Bye.